Back here on the PAC Sports Network halftime show, as we are now joined by senior guard for Franciscan, Natalie Conner. Natalie, first off, thanks so much for joining us today. Gotta ask, with it being your senior year, just what it's been like in your final year of basketball and also being a leader for this Barons group.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that, 4 years goes by a lot faster than you think it will. That's for sure. Yeah, this is a great group of girls. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun to get to know all of them, a lot of fun to get to just grow with them throughout the years. We started as freshmen once too. And so just getting every year you have a few new ones added. And so yeah, just getting to learn and grow alongside them and learn and grow together with this group has been absolutely insane. And yeah, it's really cool to get to step up this year and just to help lead this team because they're a great group.
Well, I want to kind of stick with a theme that we had with your head coach who just joined us. A little bit of a shorter roster this year. You've had players, whether they're out of town or they're injured, what have you. What's it been like for you as one of the upperclassmen, one of the leaders on this team, being that vocal leader in the locker room and trying to guide some of these younger players?
Yeah, it definitely presented just different challenges than what we probably expected. We definitely didn't expect to be in the position we are, like you said, with injuries and study abroad. And just a lot of curveballs kind of thrown at us. But we've just been really big with the girls on like persevering and sticking together. And just that's kind of been our big MO is just growing as a team, growing closer together. You have your moments, you have your you get tired, you get, especially later in the season. And so just like getting each other to rally around each other, allowing us to just like grow together as a unit in the locker room, on the court, off the court, studying, whatever. Just to continue to push forward, continue to persevere, and get better every day.
Well, sticking with your new head coach, I know Coach Spolman has been around the program for a while, but for you, again, somebody that was part of the team when she was an assistant and now a head coach, how exciting was that for you when you heard that she had been elevated to that? And what was the excitement around the team hearing that as well?
Yeah, it was definitely like, I mean, we knew obviously a change was coming. We weren't sure what extent that would look like. But yeah, it was really cool to know that it was someone within the program, someone that already knew most of us, those of us that had been around, obviously. And yeah, just kind of nice to not necessarily have to relearn everything, about each other. So that was really neat. We definitely felt like we could sit down and have just good conversations from the get-go, especially us seniors, the upperclassmen. We're very excited about just the prospect of being able to have those conversations off the bat, as opposed to having to form a new, a whole new relationship, a whole new bond with a new coach. Was really good. And definitely, I think, gave us a little bit of a jump start on just where we needed to be to start the season off strong.
Well, it definitely sounds like a nice, smooth transition, which I'm sure you all were very happy to welcome. But I want to get into your season that you're having because you're having a great year, career best 11 starts that you've started this year. Where have you seen your game grow the most over the last year, 2 years, and just 3 years even?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I've really honestly, like, I've always just been a big hustle player. I've always been all about hard work and laying it all on the line. I never really and even in high school, I wasn't the leading scorer. I wasn't the headline player ever. That just wasn't what I was about. So it's been really cool to just grow and develop aspects of my game that I didn't even know I could be as good at as I've gotten. And just the little thing, to become faster, to become stronger, a better shooter, a better ball handler, better at seeing the court, and also just the learning that comes along from the experience of playing for 4 years. I was actually looking at film from my freshman year a few days ago and just kind of laughing at different things that I was like, wow, like I would never do that now. Like I would know not to do that, or I would make this different, this different read or whatever. So it was really interesting, just to see the ways that I grew that I didn't even know I could, and like ways that I can now push myself that I didn't probably wouldn't have told you were possible freshman year.
It's nice to see kind of where you started and where you are now, and kind of see how far that you've come as a player. But with your career kind of winding down, obviously you have, things on the horizon for after college. What do you plan on doing once your time is over at Franciscan? What's the next stage in the story of Natalie Conner?
Yeah, so I'm gonna graduate with a degree in theology and catechetics, with a minor in youth ministry. So I want to work with probably junior high or high school kids doing either youth ministry or campus ministry. So working at a school, like a high school or a church. Yeah, just working with young kids, and then I would love to continue being involved in basketball, in coaching, and on some level, just because I love it and I don't know what I would do. I think I would go crazy without it. So yeah, I would love to find a way to stay involved.
Well, I know that you will leave a great legacy at Franciscan. And again, thanks so much for stopping by, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's senior guard Natalie Conner of Franciscan women's basketball. Don't move a muscle, as we will have more of the second half of today's game when we return right here on the PAC Sports Network.